This is nifty. Alright, what's up everybody? So, get you a little caught up. I'm at Big Schloss today in West Virginia. The direct access to the trailhead was closed. However, you can kind of park at the Wolf Gap campground and walk all the way up. I don't know how many extra miles it is, but Big Schloss itself is 12 and a half, so we'll see how many extra miles we get in today. Pack some extra snacks. Also catching you all up, if you don't know, I am training for the Pacific Crest Trail, and I live kind of in the Shenandoah Valley, so I have access to a ton of trails and whatnot between Virginia and West Virginia. So every single weekend I'm going out and knocking out a big between 9 and 15 mile hike twice a weekend, hopefully. So as I prepare, that way I can kind of, get myself ready to go. Follow along on my journey, because I'm gonna be posting pretty much weekly from here until the Pacific Crest Trail, and I guess then onwards. So we are officially at the trailhead, 2 miles in. So I think it is 12 and a half miles from here, so it should be 16 and a half total. But we'll find out. I'm gonna go up and see Big Schloss, see a little overlook, and then come back down and start the loop. Hey, how's it going? You guys are doing this trail with me as I'm doing it, so I've never done these before. Oh, it keeps going up. Let's go. So, apparently this is part of the Great Eastern Trail. Didn't even know about this, but now it is on my list to do. Alright, so that's where we came from. It is the summit along here. And just continue on the trail. So we're at 3 miles now. I'm gonna stop and get a little bit of water, a little electrolytes, and about half my Cliff Bar. Real quick, and switching out my gloves. I got a thinner pair of running gloves from Nike, so it's a little easier to handle. I also have my Jeffrey bag. It's got my cat on it because it was like that. You can see, but got some pepperoni slices in here. I'm going to have real quick with the rest of my Cliff Bar. So, catch you on the trail. So we are at the start of the loop, about 3.5 miles in from the Wolf Gap campground. Also, repping the new Buff POW. It is pretty dope. It's a Thermonet, so it's made for 15 to 40 degree weather. Kind of topping out right now. I think it's like 37. It's definitely keeping you warm a little bit. We're now at 6.9 miles. Oh, nice. It's really cool. But we're gonna go that way, where it says rock formation on all trails. Remember to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Just trying to showcase all the hikes that are in the Shenandoah Valley and everything like that. So it'd be really cool. So about 7.5 miles in from the campground. There's a nice camping spot over here, and some more back that way. A little path. And we're gonna continue up this little. It feels like a fire road essentially. Is what I've been walking on most of the time. Taking a right, going to Sugar Knob Cabin. It's along the Yellow Blaze part of the trail. If I get this done, I might add another 4.5 miles. There's another trail called Tibet? I don't know, whatever. We're gonna check it out. Ooh, this place is cool. Fire kind of ring started ready to go. You can rent it. Which reminds me of trails I used to mountain bike as a kid in the George Washington National Forest. We had it behind the house in my neighborhood, where I would just take my bike and go up in the GW. And it was before baseball games and everything like that. I would tire myself out in the middle of the summer. Spring. 7.6 miles in from the campground. A little spring action. Well, if you needed water, that's where you get it. Whew. Make sure you filter it, of course. Because, like, ain't nobody trying to have GI issues. Alright, so we're at 8.3 miles. I'm feeling a little hungry, so I am going to stop. There's a rock right here. Alright, pulling out the Jeffrey bag. So, make some little food here. Here's my tortilla wrap. And it's actually starting to snow a little bit. Not much, but there's a little flurries.
I'm sitting in the middle of the trail right now, having some tortilla wrap. It's got roast beef, a little Swiss on there, and then hummus and bell peppers.
Back on the trail. It's actually snowing pretty decent right now. Kind of on and off a little bit. I should have put on my rain jacket while I was sitting there. About 10 minutes in, I was like, I'm getting a little chilly. But then it was too late to put it on, so. All right, 10-mile check-in. Feeling pretty good. A little tired. Not bad at all. Feeling pretty bueno. All right, I need a little something. We're doing some honey stinger. It's got, what is it, 32 grams of caffeine in it, so I could use that right about now. Yo, I want to climb over this so bad, but like, maybe not if I'm alone. Might not be the best idea. Sun is out, finally. It is, kind of been peeking through a little bit, but now it is fully out, and it is nice, warming up. We're at 46 degrees. I keep wanting to say miles an hour. And yeah, feeling good. That honey stinger really is starting to kick in. Time to get it. I have no idea how much longer I have, to be honest. I haven't checked all trails in a while. But whenever we get back, we get back. We're at 11 miles, and I found a little campsite, so we are going to take a little break and just kind of roll out our legs a little bit. I got a pork ball, so just chill a little bit. We're going to have a Nature Valley granola bar, some Justin's almond butter packet. Got liquid IV that I'm just going to put into this bottle and have it. But yeah, needed a little break for sure. All right, fueled up and back on the trail. I think 3 more miles to go. So we're going back up to the sign and then down the mountain. Now apparently we've got to go up a road. And yeah, now we're just walking on the road, yeah. Got a nice little creek. That's cool. Now we turn and go back on the Big Schloss trail. It really wasn't that bad at all. It was about half mile of hiking on that road. So back up to the signage and then back down the mountain to the cars. And then maybe Tibbet. Alright. There we go. 1,120 foot gain. Let's get it. 5-hour check-in. We are at 13 miles. So pretty fantastic. I think we got a half mile left to get up to the sign. Feeling good. We still got a lot of uphill left to go. Not too shabby. A little quarter mile later, took a little pit stop, changed up my buff to a lighter one, took off the gloves, had some electrolytes, and about to have an energy waffle. So, yeah, okay. All right, back up on the ridge. Had to put the gloves back on and the beanie because it is a little chilly now. 3:30 right now, so getting a little chilly again. All right, and we're done. Ended up being 16.75 miles at about 6.5 hours. I'm actually just gonna drop some stuff off. I think I have enough daylight to do one more hike real quick. and Tibbet. So let's go knock that out.
Had a couple bites of my bagel and chugged some more electrolytes, and we've got another, I think, 4.5 miles to go. Not gonna make it back before dark, so I had to pack in my my headlamp or put it in my pocket that's a little bit more easily accessible. Why not? Let's just knock it out while we're here. I'm probably not gonna come back to this one for a while, so let's do it. All right, unfortunately, I am running out of memory card and battery right now. Trying to get this one in before dark. Maybe I'll catch you up with it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that or not, but just ran up on 3 deer. Yeah, they're still running. That's awesome. Okay, so that's what I came up. And now, this is what I have to go. I'm a little gassed, I have to admit. Ooh, but beautiful, beautiful view right now. So let's see if we can get up there for sunset and then make sure we don't bust our butt going back down. All right, back this way. All right, we're at Tibbet Knob. It is pretty much right at sunset, and we've done 18.616 miles today, and we've got another couple to go back down. So as beautiful as it is right now, I've got to head back because there is a scramble, and I am not trying to risk it. Heading back down, got down the biggest part. Ooh, almost tripped. It is 5:34, and you know, losing light. We've done 19 miles so far. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna head back to the car and I'll update you when we're back there. So we finished for the day. We did a total of 19.75 miles in 8 hours with a 4,500 foot elevation gain. Freaking awesome. What a great day. Would totally do this again. If anyone wants to do it with me, just let me know. Hit me up. Catch you guys later. Have a great night. What are you doing, buddy?